Hey, what's going on, guys? Ian from MaddenSchool.com. Today, going over probably the most common question I've received so far from Madden 19 players, and that's how to beat cover 3 defenses when our opponent puts his two outside cornerbacks into deep half zones instead of deep third zones. Now, this is a really common question amongst kind of higher end players, higher level players who are playing in maybe money games or really competitive franchise mode, or maybe they're trying to grind the salary cap leaderboards. But it's the most common question just because a lot of people have started calling defenses like this. Now, it's a defense we covered in our defensive ebook that we first released from the Detroit Lions playbook. And here we're in the Arizona Cardinals playbook, which is obviously our first offensive ebook. So I'm going to go over a concept. We're in the gun tight formation, but it's not specific to this playbook. There's a whole bunch of different playbooks or even formations that you can do it out of. I like to do it from maybe like a gun tight or a gun bunch strong or single back bunch ace. But the important part is that you have this B or circle receiver over here, or really any receiver on a route like that, and that you can motion him out to the sideline. So I'm going to show you what a normal kind of cover 3 looks like from the defensive perspective. It's what people do. I'm a base line as well, but what people do, they put these two guys into deep halves. Now what that does is it stops us from kind of abusing those corners, because if we know they're in those deep third zones, what we'll do, if you've watched any of our free tips, is maybe we'll do a smart routed out route and a streak route, or maybe a out route and a deep post route, and those the deep third cornerbacks will get sucked up, and then we'll bomb it over their head. And so what people do to counter that is do these deep halves. So what we're going to do to counter their counter is this type of play. So what we're doing here, we're putting the inside receiver there, that's a tight end, on a fade route. I blocked the running back, but that's not really all that important. And then on the other side, this isn't important either, but I like to have like a route combination as a bailout in case we miss our read. So this is what the defense looks like. And this is basically what we're doing. It can be done from a bunch of different formations or plays. So I'm going to go into the replay and kind of show you what's going on here. Basically what happens is right away, I think this is Earl Thomas back here. Nope, it's McDougald, but it'll work against really high rated players as well. But basically what's happening here is we snap the ball. It looks like the safety's getting out there. It might be a linebacker or a cornerback to cover our guy on the little kind of wheel route. But then at the last second, he takes 2 or 3 steps in, and right at that moment we bullet pass it, lead pass to the sideline, and we make the catch for about 20 yards or so. Now the great part about this play is it works also against like a standard cover 3 as well. So say our opponent doesn't make any adjustments. Now I'd prefer, if we know it was a standard cover 3, I'd prefer other plays. There's much better ways to bomb a cover 3 than this. But if we kind of guess wrong, we think he's making adjustments and he's not, then we do the same thing. It helps if you have an accurate quarterback. But I'll show it to you again. They're still in a standard cover 3. It takes a bit of timing, so don't expect to just kind of go into a game and do this. It's important that you get the timing right. So I'll show you here. Like if you get the timing wrong, or if you don't bullet pass, or if you don't lead pass correctly, a lot of times it can result in a interception. I'll do one here real quick with the timing wrong. Like say we wait a little bit too long. That's what would happen. So I'm going to show it to you again against a, the main reason we're even calling this play is the cover 3 with the deep zones here. Let's just get this guy back in his inside third. Then we're going to put this guy into his deep half. So this is how it should look. We can baseline if we'd like. We can back this guy off if we'd like. It doesn't have to be a press. It'll work against whatever. It's important to wait until that guy gets sucked in. So I'll show it to you now against hard flats. Same concept, but now we have hard flats out there. So you just have to make sure you wait a little bit longer, and then you can bullet pass that in there, because the hard flats won't get sucked in, but you'll still have that as an option. So one more time. Again, the important part here is to be able to motion a B or circle receiver out. So that can be from gun bunch, it can be from single back ace bunch, it can be from this formation here, which is gun tight, or maybe a gun tight offset tight end. There's a bunch of different formations. But this will beat that really common, really pesky defense that a lot of the top players use. Now, obviously, if he's eventually they're just going to user that. But you can get, if it's 3rd and 16, this is a great way of picking up an easy first down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this free tip. Until the next time, take care.